Hello everybody, this is DBinitiate, and we're back to the second part already of this game. I decided I might as well go and play through all of it. I do want to check out the other games as well, although I'm not too certain how much I will play of the second. So, as you can tell, I have already done a few things. I have solved all the stuff I had. I've rested up a bit. So we're right off into the next thing. I did not pick up any quests yet, so we're just gonna do that here. There was a little thing with this quest, and yeah. So originally it did not actually say how many wood flies you had to kill. You just had to go kill wood flies. It never said how many, so you could just immediately report it. In this case, it's actually fixed. This quest is part of an entire chain. It's not quite an interesting chain. You don't really get much for it, and it takes a long time, but hey, might as well pick it up. I did also swap the controls, and now we can use the buttons and move around with the joystick. Feels a bit better for me. Okay, I can still access the map. Just remember that I haven't picked up the extra quest from the Rada yet. Let's see. Am I feeling confident? I'm feeling confident. Let's go. I'm feeling confident, and normally this is something you don't want to do at this level. Bus taking that long is always a bit of an issue, it's always a bit of a problem, but no problem. It's not that big of a deal. Liam doesn't like that. As always. I figured as much. And that's another one then. Can't really move while drawing at this point, but that's obviously not too much of an issue. I tend to want to stand around somewhere while drawing anyway. that's an annoying, very annoying set. As I said, counting damage is always nice. Well, it's called counting damage, but just knowing just about how much you can actually, how much you actually need to deal. That's a lot of wood flies. That's of course the hold on. There we go. Yeah, I do not have too much to say about this game. It's just a nice and cozy little exploration. I didn't do that much. This should be enough. There we go. Perfect. That's another point for every one of you. Want more of this. And for you, what do we want for you? I think we want more of this. We want this. At this point, almost. We want revive with our healer. Revive is a very useful skill. I remember this one being, yep, pretty aggressive, because that's one of the ones that we fought the last time too. Ooh, preemptive strike, perfect. So yeah, not much to say, like I said, but that's alright. Get rid of that one. No, that's... of course it's really nice. Well, we'll deal with that. Not how I wanted to use this, but oh well. Definitely pretty valuable. Alright. Sorry, some distractions. I think we can take the other one too, like the one down here. Let's see. I think if we do this and this and this, we'll be fine. Nope, we won't be fine. No fighting this FOE then. Did I say that correctly? Did he literally just teleport? Well, if he did, that's kind of cool, but no. And let's see. I think we can actually go just a little longer. Get a little bit more experience. Get rid of that one. The less poison I have to deal with, the better. Perfect. That means it's time for us to go. Haven't been looking at this all that often, have we? It's the full screen. A lot bigger than when you're just used to always looking at the map. Taking that beat. No, fine. Do we want some? Not yet. I barely ever actually buy items, so Hey, hi Dasmus. Very useful, very useful. But I'm not going to take anything just yet. I think... Do we have enough already? Yeah, we have a new mission. I think this is enough to actually fill out the 10 required ones. Oh, this thing is weak against Pierce. Interesting. Never quite knew what these guys were weak against. Resistance against all physical. Wow. Okay, then yeah, that sounds about right. Yep, 10 monsters. So we can do this. And that is something nice for our little mage. So I don't know how many buffaloes I've already killed, but I'm just gonna keep killing for a bit longer. Not gonna top up my mage just yet. Because we are going into the 3rd floor. Yeah, my microphone is not the best. Like you can often hear a little bit of background noise. I hope it's not too much, at least. Ow. What did Trevor ever do to you? Well, aside from slap you, I suppose. Ooh, I think I can do a little something here, depending on how much that's for the party. Yes. So this is a neat little thing with the first game. Enemies don't quite finish their move if you kill an enemy on the first turn of combat, which means you are very likely to just be able to do this. You aren't guaranteed a surprise attack, but you have a very high chance of surprise attacks if you manage to catch them from behind. This screams, so we want to do this. Yeah, might as well. Keep going. He still hasn't hit us. So yeah, these enemies are like. Let me just put it this way. do not take for how quickly I go through them with them being actually easy. I have gotten very lucky with these fights. Just as easily as I go through them, they can also quite quickly make it quite a bit of a pain. Aside from Kyuta. Kyuta is actually rather easy to fight. The Rage Lobe, however, is not. Like that one move that they have, Scream, that can really mess you up. See, this is what Scream does. Scream confuses you, which means you have a fighting member that now completely unusable and is probably going to kick your ass. So if that's your healer or your mage, yeah. Well, of course your mage is not going to deal too much damage, but if it's your healer, then you are pretty much boned. If it's your mage, then, well, your party is going to take a long time to actually get through this guy. Do I still have? I still have Defender for 2 rounds. Nice. And yeah, if it's one of your damage dealers, then as you can see, they can quite quickly mess your party up even more, because that's 2 hits to your party rather than the 1 hit. And that's not the race up down. Alright then. Time to explore the 3rd strata a bit more. So yeah, I already told you guys, this is just a very easy FOE to get around. Just walk forwards and you'll be fine. If only the debuffs instead to go through a little bit faster. You guys can start dealing with that, and... Ow! You guys not, I kinda like having hit points. Ah, that's some hardwood. Normally hardwood can be found through chopping, but as Etrian's 1 does, you can also get hardwood just by, you know, beating the right kind of enemy in the right way. Liam needs to be up on full. No, I'm not gonna do custom just yet. We have the boost ready. Might as well go deal with all of that group. Let's hope it will be enough. Almost. Since I swapped the controls, haven't get used to it again. Alright, that's the one that I was looking for. But that's for later. Oh hey, first is an upgrade TP to cast a spell. Yep, we got the mission. Why did I? Oh, of course, they don't have the skill point just yet. I do like the undo button. Undo button is quite nice. Remembered. There's a thing down here. There we go. Thank you for waiting. This tornado being a casually useful skill. At this point I'm quite confident in how much I can do, so starting to let's go pick up. Yeah, I'm quite confident already. There we go. That's going to be useful for later. No, not like that. Oh, that's a roller. We do have to kill a roller anyway, so. There, you can go deal with that. Thank you, Trevor. And then we need to, of course, add a couple of these. Not there, but I can fix it in a bit. Does seem to be a little less responsive than I would like, but not to the point that I can't deal with it. I hope this actually works. Well, I say I hope. Ow. No, this is not going to be good. This guy is now just completely impervious. Oh god, this is not fun. Jesus. How often are you going to do this? Also not weak to fire. Interesting. And that goes there. Alright. Oh shit. I am not much, I do not want to lose that much experience. And let's see, how far am I from where I want to be? A little bit too far. Okay. Come on, revive the boy. Come on, get off the floor. It's not polite to stay laying on the floor. And there we go, already the Medica. Medica 2. Way earlier than I would have any need to get that. I'm gonna buy you a jerkin. You're fine with all of that. I can better just wait for the war spare, really. There's a reason why I'm a little bit hesitant to turn in the wood fight quest, because, well, like originally you could just turn it immediately because it was like it was like the entire question of how truthful you were and everything. Like, hey, have you actually done this? Like, keep in mind, doing these quests actually, the people actually rely on you doing these things. That was kind of what it was originally, but not anymore. So I'm not quite certain whether you can actually just straight up turn it in again or not. So that's why I'm just gonna not for a second. In the meantime, we now have some gathering skills. As you can see, like on the top right, it says chop, mine, take. We have a bit less take than the others, but that's alright. We don't need a whole lot of these, it's just nice to be able to do this. And it's a little bit of extra income every time we go into the labyrinth. Get rid of this thing. God damn it, guys. We'll kill the rat. Alright. There's just one more guy over on this floor. Well, I'm just gonna let him be. He's fine. He hasn't done anything wrong yet. It's going to be a matter of time before my mages can actually, the backline can also just kill things by bonking them. At least the early floor enemies. They will never actually be able to deal much damage. I think I'm just not going to spend any mana on this yet. It's totally fine. Now I have already seen that defenders, the one that we just dispatched, they used to have in the original the skill that they had, Speeder, actually did nothing. It was a nice little skill, they just wasted their turn. Now in this version, the Atlas actually fixed that, so now it actually does what it is intended to do. It raises their speed. Which means that any speed buff we may have, the Survivalist has one for example, actually also works. So that's a good little change, but also means that one of the later bosses, which also has a speed buff, that one also works now. And that's a bit nasty. Oh yeah, and that guy, the one that's following us, we're not going to fight that for a long time. I'm gonna leave that alone for as long as I can need to. Burn! Maximum Fuego. And this is why we have spells, because getting through those rollers is going to be a real big pain otherwise. Except that you have a crit. Nice and filled in. I do not want to be here, especially not on the blind side. No. Goodbye. I hope. Thank you. Fuck. Of course I do this. Well, now you get to see why I don't want to fight these things. And let's hope that this actually works. There goes Tilio. That's 93 damage already. Alright. Am I going to... Yeah, I'm going to just make a run for where I want to be. It's not going to take that long, and I have a good... Of course, that's one of those assholes. No, we just want to get out. I am... Oh. Right then. It's been a while since I played this. Radio. That makes this a lot easier. I'm not going to rest though. Seth has something new, that is from the charcoal. I think we need a few more charcoal before we can actually do anything with that. Next, let's see what Seth has. Ah yes, the fragment. I'm just gonna buy it. a couple of these. That should be enough. There. Alright, now with less death. Now you may also wonder, like, where are all the shortcuts and such? Yeah, there are no shortcuts in this game. Or, well, very few. As I showed. So that's why you have to go from, like, the first floor all the way to where you want to be. Although, well, not quite the first floor, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So now let's see if we can actually wrap up the first strata. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. Now, I'm also by no means a speedrunner, so I am. This is just the pace that I would play at. I'm not going to try to go any faster or any slower for YouTube than I actually need or have or want to. Well, no, I am still a little bit down for the text some of the time. I do like to let you guys at least read a little bit about what's going on. Don't worry, I noticed. Liam, I know you've been bleeding out quite a bit. At least my front I can take a hit at this point. It's just that I shouldn't keep them at half health. Like I said in the last in this first part, I already said, like, hit points are not a resource in this game. In a lot of other RPGs and such, hit points are definitely a resource. In this game, I don't think hit points are a resource. I don't like to gamble with my life. Actually, I have to be. So there's one other thing I'm quite curious about in the third game, and we'll get to that when we get to that. So yeah, I'm going to be referencing the other games quite often. Simply because, hey, these games are just actually good. Why wouldn't I want to reference them? There, you can go there, you are going to deal with at least I hope that you know. Yeah, that's sneak up. Perfect. Calculations never fail me. Well done, Liam. Sadly, I don't have just enough damage yet. Another Medica. next door then. Oh boy. Let's see, we have enough TP, we have... Oh yeah, we definitely have enough. Let's go kill ourselves and FOEs, shall we? God, I should not have done this. Why do I always do this? No, I don't think that was right. I do know this has to go like that. Okay, yeah, now I will actually go make a run for it, because at this point I really don't care. It is down here. Again, I do not want to fight, I just want to get out of here. Thank you, Liam. Taking all the hits. I don't know what they have against him. Maybe his face is just very punchable, I don't know. Well, might as well. Cool. Perfect. And yeah, we want to go. Way. Well, we're nearly at the place that I want to be at, and once we get there, we can at least continue on this floor, actually go start fighting some more, and get experience. I believe it was this door I want to be at. Yep, there we go. Four of us against the wolf. Let's go. Or not. That guy can just... Yeah, full heal. So Taka is quite nice. As you can see, she fully heals the party. Gonna put a little marker here because I kind of want to remember. And I always put like a marker for her around here. There we go. And this is indeed pretty much the way towards the next floor. We're not quite going in here yet. I'm just fumbling buttons. But yeah, do remember what Taka said about the wolves. They can't see or hear well, but they can smell blood. That's quite important. There's some doors over here. Door there. Door there. And the gathering spots. I believe this is a take. Yeah. Because I know mine is on the next floor. Crab apples! And amber lumps. Amber lumps are very nice to find. We want a lot of those. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Much better. The entire front row is in pain. Has some open wounds, as Klaka says. A lot weaker to lightning and to ice, I see. Or maybe just appears to look that way. Fuck! Why? You had all those targets and you decided to hit my alchemist twice. Well, lucky for us, we can just hop in here, get a quick revive, and keep going. Now, the thing is, that water that she sprinkles on you, we'll be finding that later too. although not quite as potent as she makes it out to be, it's still a very, very useful thing to find. And you should always try to find it once we get later on in the game. One DXP. Yeesh. That feeling when you're 1 XP off of leveling. When everything starts to look like experience points. I don't really have the desire to walk around this entire place. What's in the box? Theriaca A. Theriacas they can be useful. I never really found a use for them. I never really used them. There's only, well, there is one kind of Theriaca that I do want to use, but that's the B version. Theriaca A, the focus removes any binds that you have. Theriaca B, the focus any ailments that you have. Binds are annoying, but they are not debilitating, I would say. So you can play around binds, but playing around ailments is a lot harder. Now then, Laser Freezer and Shocker, just what we needed. We want a lot more than that. That's a lot better. We're gonna pick up Inferno. And we are going to... Wow, was that really all you needed for nice? Huh. That actually takes a lot less than I expected. I seem to remember having needing more for Immunize. Oh well. Again, like I said, I've played these games quite a bit, but I do not remember everything in depth about the games. I remember a lot, but not quite everything. And as such, it's always just a nice time playing through these. It's also because, well, I very vividly remember just how to play these games, and that is what I consider the most important part. It's not too necessary to remember exactly where everything is or what enemies are weak against. Something you actually do get ingrained in you quite quickly. But no, it's not quite necessary to remember everything about, well, where everything is and what you need for certain skills, because most of that is just stuff you pick up as you level up anyway. So yeah. I just remember how to play these games, and that's the most important aspect. Because there's just a methodology to all of this. Yeah, this will be fine. Sitting through buffs is really annoying. Might as well throw out the solve. God damn it, Liam! Now we have to run back again, thanks to you. Oi! Flagka, our party idiot needs to get picked off the floor again. Thank you. The most annoying part is that Liam will never actually have a lot of defense. Like, Tulio may actually take a hit, Trevor will be able to take his like loss. Liam never will actually be able to take hits. He's just gonna go down all the time. And the worst part is, this is kind of how I like having my setups with the actual tank in the middle of the front row. It's just aesthetically pleasing, you know? It just looks better. So I have seen a bit about how the PC port of this game actually plays, and frankly, as I said last time, having a mouse or the touchpad, or if you're playing on the Switch, that is going to be a lot better than trying to just do as I play and to deal with the clunky controls from just controller. Especially when it comes to mapping. I have also seen on the PC port you can just play entirely with the mouse. You don't need to use anything other than the mouse, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Like they did really well on this. I'm very, very pleased with Atlas. And right, I do also have to add this. The game is indeed $40, so it's relatively pricey. It's priced as if it's like a full new game. So you may not want to pick up just a single game. If you do pick up the games, pick it up as a bundle, because then you can get all three at once, and you basically only have to pay for 2 of the games. It's the best value if you want to get these games. Otherwise, there's legitimately only one game that I would say you would actually need. If you want to get them, there's only one game that I would say get that by itself, and that's actually Odyssey 3. The other ones are, frankly, you can see me play through this one. It's Etrian. It's not a bad game, but Odyssey 3 simply has a lot of features that this game does not have, and frankly, this game should have, I would say. And that's why, if you do want to get one of these games, you get Etrian Odyssey 3 by itself. If you like these, if you like the series and you just want all of them, get the bundle. Because, well, the bundle is 80, so... Otherwise, if you do want these games but you're not quite certain, wait for a sale or something. And honestly, you should wait for a sale if you are really uncertain about even liking these kinds of games. If you do like these games and you would like to get one, but you don't want to get the full bundle because, well, Yeah, this is basically where most of the magic attacks are bound to, and arms are where most of the physical attacks are bound to. Not quite all of them, of course, but both. The later games actually get a lot better with spreading out enemy moves. It's about what class they use. No, not red. Blue. Red will be for later. That's going to be over there because I think there's one more over here. Not that bad. Right, we're going really quickly through things now. And don't worry about the platforms. Cure 2, Cure 3 actually. We're never really going to use Cure 3. We will never have enough hit points for Cure 3 to actually be usable. Damage always goes out so quickly. I will be maxing patch up later on. Because patch up is just a nice skill to have. Any passive skill is always worth the points to put into. Active skills, I guess you can see from what I did with shackles. If you want to put your drive to level 10 or level 5. At that point, because those are basically the big levels in most of the decent skills. And most skills and such. Of course, not for all of them, but for the majority. I want to? Nah, not really. I thought I was just down here. It's like this there. Let's see, what do we have? We don't need this, that also only sells for 10, so might as well. It's also sells for a bit more than some of the fangs, but I don't know. So continue, always nice to find. And just, you know, like, do want to be a bit more careful with how I'm going to use my TP at this point. As long as we keep each other, I am not really fine. Yep, like this. You know what, then this will be the passage I'm going to explore the next time. We'll just swing by as we go up go down the forest, I suppose. There we go. Don't need soul fights anymore. And it's dark again. I really do like passage of time in these games. This one will also be for next time, this door. Okay, if I can place it correctly. There. So we'll take the door and move one space over. And there you go, that's one floor already. And then it's up here. So yeah, there's a couple of more places that we need to go next time. But for now, let's take a step here and go to the 5th floor. Let's check down the door. Is this the final floor or just the strata? As you will see once we get there. Yeah, I think I don't mind just placing out these little spoilers, but oh well. So, Okay, that could just tell you. That was my mistake, but good it actually tells you this at this point. Again, I don't quite care too much for the quest of this game, sadly. Since, well, they don't grab any experience and the items are generally... the items are generally also not that impressive. Like, your skills are usually a lot better than the items you can get. That's a whole lot of extra stuff. Yeah, so here, Teriyaka Ace, remove bindings. I'm just gonna get rid of both of those. Free up some inventory space. I am going to keep and then all the things around the break is quite useful. However, the break is not quite that useful. Yeah, see, it's slightly increased defense as well. But that's not quite the reason why That's not quite the reason why, but oh well. So yeah,